We are close. Welcome to 2026. I wasn't able to upload on Christmas holidays because I got lazy. Also, I gained 5 kilograms of weight, so we are now at 85 kilograms. It is a noticeable difference, but on performance it doesn't affect that much. I will put a picture here before Christmas and after Christmas so you can see it as well. For those of you who aren't that familiar with body fat percentage, this is not 5 kilograms of fat. Some striations have been lost from my shoulder. Some differences in the ab. I'm just bloated and maybe I have gained a bit of muscle. Yeah, this 5 kilogram difference is nothing that we can't deal with. And it might sound that I'm overreacting, but for these exercises it's actually very important that you are as light as possible. And I was already pretty heavy for these at 80 kilograms. Moving on to the flowchart I talked about, maybe in the last episode or episode before that, but I'm planning to make these flowcharts for all of these exercises that I've been doing. Here's the L-sit one, and this is important now because we are of course trying to get it. So basically there's an exercise and how many reps I was able to do before I moved on to the next exercise and so on. Currently we are at 2 cm elevation L-sits, so I've been using those shelf pieces to elevate myself from the ground because, as you could see in the intro, my L-sit was only 2 seconds when the goal is 12 seconds, so I don't know how many seconds I will have to be able to hold the 2 cm elevations before I can move on to normal L-sits yet, but I will be finding that out as I continue doing my routines. I added myself doing all the exercises as clips here, so this is the type of flowchart I was thinking about, which I feel like is very useful for the person watching if he wants to learn the L-sit for themselves. So basically here's just every exercise shown and named. I hope the videos aren't too small for you to see what's going on there, but in the first upper left corner there's just single leg raises where I keep my hands next to my knees and raise one leg at a time. Then upper right corner I do the same but 2 legs at a time. Then on the third exercise I do half a circle to the both directions with my one leg and then switch to another. So that would be 1 rep for each leg. Then I do tuck L-sit for 15 seconds. Then I started doing normal L-sits but with elevations where my hands are flat, which simulates the normal L-sit where my hands will also be flat and not on a bar. And then I have these hamstring stretches until my palms can reach ground. Those are later in the video explained. And second to last exercise is me doing L-sit with elevation, and then finally L-sit would be last. Lately I've been also changing from the single leg taps on tuck planche holds to these planche lean push-ups. I have been able to get good burn on my shoulders, so I swapped to these, and these are also an excellent exercise to try and search the form where I try to push with my shoulders and round my back at the up position, keeping my wrists at 45-degree angle so I don't feel any pain on them. Also I try to keep my ass pretty low. It tends to go up too much doing these. These I feel like are really good reps. Here the scapula isn't protruding out of my back and the back is round and my pelvis stays low. The first set was kinda ugly. But these are better. And yeah, so I've been doing these 4 sets of absolute maximum. These feel a lot better than the leg taps, so we just let those be for now. so I haven't been gathering data for those either. Here I like to give props to my viewers for telling me that I need to work on my hip flexors. It has really helped on the L-sit, and nowadays L-sit feels more like a leg exercise rather than on my abs or on my shoulders. I feel really confident that I will be getting the L-sit, well, not maybe soon, but relatively soon. This next clip here, I must have been doing it as the first set of my 4 sets, as the form is best here. Some of these sets you can see the scapula is protruding out a lot more. That means I'm a bit tired and I just try to get last of the juice out of my shoulders. But here this is really good. The back is arching, shoulders push me forwards. Now I lost energy, I can't do it anymore, and my pelvis was low. And the wrists are at 45-degree angle, no pain. This is really good exercise once I found the feeling for it. It was really hard at the beginning when I had really no strength. Yeah, shoulders are actually pretty weak even though you've been going to the gym, because they don't get that kind of exercise as they do in calisthenics. And here you can see me doing it in a hoodie, and this is why I don't like to wear hoodie on these videos, because you can't really see what's happening, and also I get really hot really fast, so it's also more comfier for me to exercise with just a shirt or with no shirt at all, and also shorts of course. So the rest of these clips of me doing these push-ups, not really much is happening and everything is already set, so let's fast forward through them and move on to the L-sit analysis. So here are the L-sits from the last 2 weeks. The times are definitely not that long as I was used to being able to do, thanks to gaining some weight, but I still got 6+ seconds pretty much every set, not every set, but most of them. So I'm still able to progress with these lower elevations. Here is the 2 centimeters, just the self pieces, no books. So I'm still really happy that the weight gain didn't affect us that much. And that's pretty much all for L-sit progression. I've just been doing it, and now I can do just 2 seconds of normal L-sit on the ground with no elevations. As L-sit requires flexibility from your legs, I picked up this flexing routine from some guy on YouTube. I can't remember that, I should give credit to him, but I can't remember his name. He said that treat stretching like you would be doing heavy lifts for maybe 5 repetitions, and one of these reaches down to my legs is 1 rep, and I try to go as low as possible with as straight leg as possible. And when I start to shake from the, well, I'll call it pain, then I would come back up and prepare for another rep. So these have given me a lot of flexibility, and you don't lose it that fast as normal stretches. So maybe that's one reason why I have been able to get better at L-sit. The rest of these clips is me practicing the handstand, searching for balance. Nothing new here, just a normal grind. I would like to thank you for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We have gained some subscribers, we have gotten some likes. One of my videos recently made a record on my channel for the most views, so thank you all for that, and I will see you guys next time. Probably not yet on this Sunday, because It's currently Tuesday when I'm doing this, so I probably won't have that much clips or haven't gotten that much progress either, so it probably will be Sunday the 18th of January when we will see next time.